Guys, we got insurance registrations to talk about. The previous week, August 4th to August 10th, apparently NIO Group in general had 6,100 total vehicles insured, and this includes only 2,093 Onvo L90s. Now the good thing is this is ranked number 2, right under the Ito M8. And you can see this is the ranking for the large SUV insurance registrations. Still very impressive, but you guys got to remember, might be a little bit disappointing for some people, because in the first 3 days of launch, since the opening deliveries, they delivered 1,900, and then here you have a full week of Onvo L90 deliveries and you only delivered 2,093. So that is causing the stock to drop a little bit, about 3.6% in Hong Kong as of recording this video. Now in general, total overall insurance registration 6,104 NIO company, putting it at number 5 in the new energy vehicle maker list. Number 1, of course, Leapmotor. Number 2, you have the Harmony OS cars, including Ito and those guys, and then you have Xpeng at number 3, Xiaomi at number 4. So all these guys are slightly above NIO. NIO is beating Li Auto though, which is pretty nice. Li Auto with only 5,300. However, this could be a little bit disappointing, but I'll explain what's happening right now. Now, the good news is, according to people in the know, their NIO Group has collectively gained over 10,000 new locked-in orders, which means, there's 10,000 new orders, right? And of course, that's not going to be turned into deliveries right away, but that means that over time, you do see an increase in orders of the L90. It's not decreasing. And also, Electric Brother, which is a prominent figure in the NIO community here in China, he has shared that a lot of people have walked into the stores to check out the L90. He reports that a lot of the stores, Onvo stores, have seen stable orders compared to the week before, and actually about half of the stores have actually seen an increase in orders from the week before. So that is definitely good news. That means that there's more orders coming in. Orders are increasing, which is very, very good. And he also reported, more critically, that this is not affecting Onvo L60. So Onvo L60 deliveries are stable. People that want the Onvo L60 aren't sort of switching to Onvo L90, which is pretty nice. However, yesterday I did confirm with a NIO sales rep that a lot of customers going into the NIO store are asking about the Onvo L90, and there is a little bit of cannibalization between the ES6 and the Onvo L90. So take that for what it's worth. So before we talk about why deliveries are kind of, not increasing dramatically, we have another good news to share with you guys, and that is the fact that the NIO president has taken in some great advice. So when he made this post about the Onvo L90 being delivered, someone commented that you should have a banner on every delivery truck saying congratulations on your Onvo L90 delivery. The Onvo L90 is coming to your city, and they have actually implemented that right there. You can see a picture of that. Very, very nice. And this is, of course, free marketing on the highways everywhere you see this, because they are sending these trucks everywhere across China to deliver the Onvo L90s. Very, very cool. So what's going on with deliveries in general? Well, if you ask me, I gotta say it's more of a delivery bottleneck, or I guess production bottleneck, so to speak. So delivery bottleneck, why am I so sure? In yesterday's video, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I dropped so many bombshells in that video. But one of the point that the sales rep told me is that in Beijing in particular, the delivery center cannot fit that many cars, and it's just a pretty big problem. They have to ship the cars to a different city, and then just 1 day or 2 days before delivery, then they can send the cars over to the Beijing delivery center. So they're bottlenecked by delivery capacity. So they need bigger delivery centers. They need to be able to streamline delivery and get the cars to the customers faster, because it's not a problem of orders. All right, we see there's increasing orders, there's more and more orders, but people aren't getting their cars fast enough. And apparently Onvo had 20,000 pre-produced cars, right? So most of these cars are in the factory and then they're being shipped, and it seems like they're not shipping them fast enough. So people asked the drivers that work from the deliver cars from the factory in Hefei to the different cities how often they're working, and they said, man, they've been working non-stop. It's crazy. They're shipping cars non-stop, but it seems like it's still not enough, right? Because like there's still more demand than how fast they can deliver the cars. Now, the good news is you're not losing customers to the Li Auto i8 as Li Auto has claimed. That's completely false, not true. In fact, according to the insider that's reporting these order numbers, they said that Li Auto's weekly order numbers haven't changed even with the i8 launch and with the i8 price decrease. So that means that essentially, there's like no impact on the Li Auto's order books deliveries from the i8. So a lot of people online here in China have been calling the i8 a complete failure, and I think a lot of you guys can agree with that statement as well. And I guess thanks to the i8, that has really caused this car, the Onvo L90, to become more in the attention. I think if they just launched this car by itself, then people wouldn't really notice it as much as right now. Like, they launched at the same time, i8 and the Onvo L90, and then the i8 sort of got a lot of hate for their truck sort of test, where they sort of showed that the i8 could beat the truck, whereas anybody that knows physics knows that's not possible. And that created a lot of hate and a lot of people comparing these two cars, a lot of internet attention, and this sort of really benefited Onvo L90 as the better product at a cheaper price. And wow, yeah. So thanks to the i8's demise for really lifting up the Onvo L90. Now, going forward, I really do expect them to get 10,000 deliveries this month at least for the Onvo L90, and I don't think there's going to be like a drop off for the Onvo L90. It is a very talked about product. People know about this product even more so than NIO's own lineups to an extent. So people will come to the NIO stores asking about the Onvo L90, which is pretty crazy. So the name of the game is to produce these cars as quickly as possible, send these cars out as quickly as possible to the customers as quickly as possible, and deliver them as quickly as possible at the delivery center, and maybe expand delivery capabilities to maybe, because right now the delivery centers are packed and full, they're at max capacity. So I hope they can deliver more cars. I'm pretty optimistic that they will be able to surpass 10,000 Onvo L90s for this month. Alright, that's it for this video. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.